The Office of the Federal Ministry of Youth Development had officially inaugurated Nigerian Youth Workers Association in Abuja, which featured a paper presentation with a theme, "A Right to Youth Work and a Positive Future for All Young People Celebrating a Diverse Expression of Youth Work Across the Globe." Delivered by the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Youth Development, Olusanya Olubunmi, who represented the Federal Minister of Youth Development, Comrade Ayodele Olawande. Some of the participants at the occasion who spoke to Entv on the significance of the inaugurated association have this to say.
That this event is a celebration for everyone here present, as it showcases the various aspects of youth work in Nigeria, featuring insights and experiences from our dedicated youth workers and professionals who have collaborated with young people throughout the year. The Nigeria Youth Workers Association represents a powerful movement driven by a shared commitment to the development, empowerment, and capacity building of youth workers across Nigeria. Thus, this occasion, with the theme, "A Right to Youth Work and a Positive Future for All Young People," celebrating diverse expressions of youth work across the globe, clearly underscored the pivotal role that youth workers must play in shaping the development of our dear nation. Today, we are here not only to discuss how we can build the capacity of the youth to contribute to the socio-economic development of Nigeria, but to plan the specific ways we can build a future that is inclusive, resilient, and sustainable for every young Nigerian, especially in the face of rapid global change and challenges that are complex and interconnected, ranging from climate changes, technological advancement, economic shift, unemployment, mental health issues, inequality, lack of access to quality education, and so on. But in these challenges, there are also immense opportunities for growth and transformation. So it is worthy to state that our young people must be prepared to not only lead but be frontline agents in unlocking these opportunities. Also, to prepare them, we as youth workers have a responsibility to provide the right platforms, resources, mentorship, and encouragement. We must serve as transformative catalysts, bridging the gaps between young people and their potentials, empowering them with mentorship, advocacy, and essential skills to overcome obstacles that thrive as responsible citizens, thereby building a stronger present and securing a better future. This is the reason why the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, through the Federal Ministry of Youth Development, under the able leadership of our Honorable Minister, Comrade Ayodele Olawande, is committed to equipping our youth, who make up more than 60% of our population, with the skills, knowledge, and entrepreneurship spirit needed to thrive in today's competitive world, as well as creating an environment where they can innovate, take risks, and contribute meaningfully to our economy. We are dedicated to empowering young Nigerians through various initiatives focused on skill development, empowerment, and engagement, providing them with the tools they need to succeed and thrive. This is why we are strongly propagating our vision of one youth, two skills. In this regard, the ministry is critically looking at innovative partnerships with the private sector across. In this regard, the ministry is critically looking at innovative partnership with private sector, access to financing for young people's ideas, and the integration of digital skill training. We are of the strong belief that entrepreneurship should be fostered from a young age, which means that all relevant stakeholders must partner together to create pathway to success for all. Nigerian youth, regardless of their background, we are also supporting leadership training, mentorship programs, and youth participation in civic processes. Because we know that these are the key elements in building a generation of young Nigerians who are skilled and prepared to lead. At this juncture, I am happy to announce that approval for the full professionalization of youth work in Nigeria has been granted by the Honourable Minister. The ministry is ready to drive this important process, recognizing the urgent need for established code of ethics and standard of practice. This has become necessary because of the proliferation of unregulated youth work practitioners without standard of practice whose activities have had adverse effects on the quality of services by young people. I therefore enjoin this noble body of professionals to join forces with the ministry in this effort as we work towards establishing distinct career paths for youth development workers.
Of youth world practitioners and professionals in Nigeria. The organization is focused to professionalizing youth work in Nigeria. You will agree with me that youth work, that is those people who take care of young people. We have come of age in Nigeria and we'll be doing a lot of things. So we found that we too also should be like an association. Like we have the association of medical doctors, tailors, and all of that, teachers, lawyers. So we are the body of youth work practitioners in Nigeria. So this event is called the National Youth Work Conference. The National Youth Work Conference is organized in commemoration of the 2014 International Youth Work Week. Annually, we mark it globally. We celebrate those that are working with young people. It's just like football. You have the footballers who play the game, and you have the coaches. So we are the coaches. We are the coaches to young people. So we try to ensure that we straighten their hair, they don't lose focus, and help them to achieve their maximum potentials. So that's what we are meant for. So today we have come for a 2-day capacity training course for our members, to improve their capacity in their work. And as we are doing that, we use this occasion to do induction, for our new members. So that is why we're here today. There's the formal and informal part of it. You can imagine like a mother that gives birth to a child and build a child to you go to university to learn how to take care of a child. No. So what I'm saying in essence is that there are different patterns. You can come to the most important thing for you to be a member of the Nigerian Youth Work Association is that you must have passion for youth work. You must be somebody that has the interest, the growth of young people at heart. Now, for some of us, we are staff in government institutions, some of us non-government institutions. There are some that are staff of the Federal Ministry of Youth, some staff of State Ministry of Youth, they call them YDOs, Youth Development Officers. Now, there are some of us too that operate in the non-governmental space, like NGOs. Like I work for African Youth Resource Center, but all of us it's all about youth. So we often come around to share opinion, to network, and to build our capacity for us to have more knowledge of how to treat youth. You can see that in the society we have today, you see youth in Yahoo, you see youth, what other vices, all these social vices, all these get rich, drug and all of that. So we need these people to train them to change their mind positively. So these are what young youth workers do, and we've been there for a while, but we have not been much recognized. So what we are doing now is that we're trying to do things that is going to make the association better known, better exposed.
The way forward from here is that what is really happening today, the conference that is equally tagged with capacity building, is another milestone that we are about to record in the history of Naiwa and youth work in Nigeria. That one is another big way forward for us today. In Adamawa State, before I go further, I think I would like to say youth development is not a one-man show. Youth development does not lie in the hands of the public sector. It's everybody's business. How I organize youth in Adamawa State and their activities, I did not see myself as public servant alone. I try to bring CSOs on board, CBOs, INGOs, NGOs on board. Collectively, we've been doing activities through their sponsorship, and other things that makes youth activities successful in Adamawa State. Adamawa State, because that is my constituency, I cannot speak for Federal Ministry of Youth Development. My ministry has done a lot under the leadership of our governor, who has given us listening ears, created enabling environment for us to operate. We have domesticated the National Youth Policy, a document that gives roadmap on youth development for international partners, private partners, and other agencies that like to collaborate with government to champion the cause of youth development in a state. And again, our governor graciously approved the development of the State Youth Peace and Security Action Plan, which is on course, and this is equally championed by CSDEA, Center for Sustainable Development on Education Africa. The headquarters is here in Abuja. The process is on course, and hopefully we hope to launch the document first quarter of next year. Achievement of the governor of Adamawa State on youth development, that is my sector. I cannot speak for everyone. With what I have mentioned so far, these are tremendous achievements that is not obtainable in other states. I want to tell you, in the Northeast, we are first. We are in the forefront of youth development because it pays attention to youth work, it pays attention to youth development, it pays attention to all that we request. And he has been giving us listening ears. That shows that he's really a father, he's really a good brother, and a well-focused administrator and governor that have the youth in heart.
Nigerian youth workers were advised to take the association as a platform where to develop and promote their social well-being. Augustus Oche Ifene, Entv, Abuja.